the club was saying to me, look, Choupo-Moting's on X amount of money. He won't stay in the Championship. He's too good for that.
Yeah.
He's going to go. And it was one of those. So he was going anyway, regardless of my opinion. But he stayed for about 3 weeks pre-season. And I remember back then the rule always was, you know, if you want to leave the ground not with the team or whatever it is, because you're trying to build a culture, and especially a place like that, you want to get it back to a bit of team spirit. You have to tell the manager or the staff like a couple of days before, you know, and organise it. Otherwise, it's a fine. So we flew to St. Pauli, which was Hamburg, to play a pre-season friendly because the club had a link up with him. So of course, everyone flies there. Club put a flight, private plane on, great expense, and we get there, and of course, he's from Hamburg. And I get wind of afterwards we'd lost, and it was a horrific game. And I got wind that him and another player were going to come and say, we're going to stay in Hamburg because our families are here. And I was raging. And I probably made one of those decisions as a manager where, anyway, he came in to see me, said, Coach, can I stay in Hamburg? My family live in. I went, no. And I thought, I probably made the wrong decision, but I had to stick with it. Because the point was, you know, everyone, we're either in it together or we're not. And this was one of the problems there. So anyway, so he ended up, I seen him talking to the chief exec on the steps of a plane, trying to convince him. Chief exec came to see me, said, look, let him go. And I went through with it, and I think he went all the way back to Manchester and then flew straight back out to Hamburg, which probably seemed a bit petty at the time. But
that's old school stuff.
But that was old school stuff. But the point was, you know, it was very easy. You can't, you know, there has to be a little bit of discipline. But anyway,
correct.
So yeah, I've done that to a Champions League winner. I've got the feeling that Choupo-Moting's had the last laugh.